Last night, Nigerians was crying at the candle night of Alex Ekubo, not at the service of songs scheduled for June 10, but last night, June 9, 2026, the night before his final Lagos goodbye. The colleagues and friends of Alex Ekubo gathered somewhere in Lagos with candles in their hands, tears on their faces, and a banner that read, "We love you, Alex Ekubo." And what happened at that gathering is what Gismama NG is bringing you right now. A 1-minute silence observed for a man who spent his last year in silence. French subtitles appearing on the video because Alex Ekubo's love reached beyond Nigeria, beyond Africa, all the way to people who do not even speak English, mourning a man whose face they only knew from a screen. Tonight, Nollywood said goodbye before the official goodbye, and Gismama was watching. Stay till the end. Subscribe to Gismama NG. Let Gismama set the scene for you first, because what you are about to watch in this video did not happen as part of the family's official funeral program. The family scheduled the service of songs for today, June 10, 2026, at the Monarch Event Center on 138 Lekki Epe Expressway, Lagos, Nigeria, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. White attire, official, formal. The final public Lagos celebration of Alex Ekubo's life, organized by the people who loved him most and who knew him best. But last night, the night before, something spontaneous and deeply human happened separately. His colleagues could not wait until today. His friends could not hold it until the official program. The people who knew Alex Ekubo personally, who sat with him on movie sets, who shared meals with him, who called him on the phone, who visited his sister's wedding with him in Arochukwu in December 2025, decided that last night they needed to come together. Not in a fancy venue, not with a program and a dress code and an MC, just together with candles in the dark, saying the name of a man they miss. Ike Ogbono and Yomi Casual, the two men described as Alex Ekubo's closest friends, have not been coping well since his passing. Yomi Casual's wife revealed publicly that her husband and Ike Ogbono have been in a very dark place since the news broke on May 11, 2026. Kemi Filani. These are not men who are performing grief for social media. These are men who lost their brother. And last night at that candlelight gathering, Ike Ogbono was there, standing in the dark, holding a flame for the man he spoke with 24 hours before he lost him at his sister's wedding in Arochukwu in December 2025, and told Nigeria, Alex is fine, he's just taking a break. Now, Gismama wants you to watch this video carefully because every detail in those frames is telling you something. The banner, "We love you, Alex Ekubo," spelled slightly differently from his official name, not by error, but by love. The kind of imperfect, human, heartfelt banner that people make at 2 a.m. when grief is more powerful than perfection. Not a professional print, not a red carpet backdrop, just words on material held up by people who needed to say something physical in a world where he can no longer hear them speak.
Stand up, Alex, please. Amazing young man. Yeah. A minute silence, please, here. For Alex Ekubo. May his soul rest in peace. Amen. Thank you so much.
The candles, dozens of them flickering in the Lagos night air, each one held by a hand that once shook his hand or hugged him or worked alongside him or laughed with him in a dressing room between takes. Each flame representing something that cannot be extinguished, the memory of a man who radiated warmth in every room he entered. The French subtitles, "Oh, we cry tonight." French, on a video about a Nigerian actor, because Alex Ekubo's reach was never just Nigerian. His face appeared in Yemi Alade's Johnny video, a song that transcended language and nationality and reached French-speaking Africa and the global diaspora.
Tonight, French-speaking fans who never met him are crying for him with the same depth as the people who knew him personally. That is the size of what Nigeria lost on May 11, 2026. The 1-minute silence. Gist Mama wants you to understand what a 1-minute silence means in the context of Alex Ekubo's life. This was a man who spent the last 5 years of his life in silence. He went silent on social media in December 2024. He fought cancer in silence. He protected his wife and child in silence. He faced gay allegations in silence. He carried the psychological weight of a broken engagement in silence. And now, the people who watched him choose silence for years are choosing 1 minute of silence themselves, to honor him, to sit inside the quiet that he lived in, to understand, even for 60 seconds, what it might have felt like to carry everything he carried without saying a word. The "We Cry Tonight" caption on the video, not tomorrow at the official service of songs, not next week at the Wakekeep in Arochukwu, tonight, the night before, because grief does not wait for scheduled programs. Grief comes when it comes, and tonight it came for everyone who loved Alex Ekubo in Lagos. Now let Gist Mama talk about what today, June 10, means, because after last night's emotional candlelight gathering, the service of songs is just hours away. The service of songs will hold on Wednesday, June 10, 2026 at the Monarch Event Center at 138 Lekki Epe Expressway, Lekki, Lagos, from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. All guests are expected to wear white attire. The entire Nollywood industry is expected to be in that room. The same people who held candles last night will put on white today and walk into the Monarch Event Center to celebrate a life that ended too soon. And Nigeria is asking the same question it has been asking for 29 days. Will Fancy Acholonu be there? Will the woman whose silence has been louder than anyone else's words since May 11 walk through those doors tomorrow in white? Will she stand in the same room as his secret wife Onwuli? Will she face the industry that has been waiting for her to say something, anything, for 29 days? Gist Mama does not know. Nobody knows. But if she walks through those doors tomorrow, it will be one of the most watched moments in Nigerian entertainment history. And then there is Onwuli, the secret wife, the woman Uche Jumbo prayed for, the woman Omoni Oboli called gorgeous, the woman Grace Makun said is not okay. She will be in that room tomorrow for the first time in public as Alex Ekubo's widow. The woman he protected from every camera for 2 years will be in a room full of cameras, dressed in white, saying goodbye to the man who loved her enough to keep her hidden from the world that would have devoured her. That moment, when Onwuli walks into the Monarch Event Center tomorrow, is the moment Nigeria has been waiting for since the family statement said husband on May 13, 2026. Watch the full candlelight video now and feel what the people in that Lagos street felt tonight. The candles, the banner, the 1 minute silence, the French words, "Oh, we cry tonight." This is Nollywood grieving before the official grief. This is friends saying, "I cannot wait until tomorrow. I need to say something tonight." Before we close, Gist Mama wants to hear from you on 3 things. Number 1. The candlelight night was held by Alex Ekubo's colleagues and friends the night before his official service of songs. Looking at that banner and those candles and that 1 minute of silence, what emotion hit you first when you saw this video? Number 2. The French subtitles on the candlelight video say, "Oh, we cry tonight," showing that Alex Ekubo's death reached French-speaking Africa and the global diaspora. Did you know before he died how far his reach had gone? And does knowing that change how you see the size of what Nigeria lost? Number 3. Today is June 10, the service of songs, the Monarch Event Center, white attire, 4 p.m., Nollywood gathers. If you could send one message to Alex Ekubo's secret wife, Onwuli, before she walks into that room tomorrow, what would you say to her? Drop everything in the comments, every tear, every prayer, every word. Gist Mama is reading every single one tonight. Last night, Lagos held candles for Alex Ekubo. Today, Lagos will wear white for him. Next week, Arochukwu will receive him home forever. The banner said, "We love you, Alex Ekubo." The candles said, "We are still here." The 1-minute silence said, "We understand now what it felt like to carry everything quietly." And the French voices crying in the dark said, "Your love reached further than you ever knew." Today is June 10, Service of Songs, 4 p.m., the Monarch Event Center, Lekki, Lagos. White attire. Gist Mama will be watching every moment. Subscribe so you never miss a single update. Hit the like button. Share this video tonight because every Nigerian who loved Alex Ekubo deserves to see this candlelight moment before the sun rises on his Service of Songs. Hit the notification bell and come back tomorrow because June 10 is going to be one of the most emotional days Nigerian entertainment has ever seen. We cry tonight, but tomorrow we celebrate. Rest well, Alex. The candles are still burning.